This video along with pretty much all my video contains Kilugan content. If you don't like it or you're an anti-LGBT plus piece of poo, you should probably watch something else and also check yourself. Subscribe if you want and like the video if you like the video. At Mito's house, on Whale Island. Is everyone ready for the costume reveal? Heck yeah. Mito, Gon and Aluka, who all stood facing away from each other in a circle, turned around to reveal their costumes. Gon, wearing an inflatable pumpkin costume, turned around, happily waving his arms up and down as much as the movement restricting costume will allow him to. Aluka turned around to reveal the cutest and most extravagant little vampire costume with exaggerated fangs, holding an adorable little pumpkin bucket for trick-or-treating. Mito, wearing a dead bride costume, smiles happily, with a slight shyness to her as she's not used to dressing up, even though she's a total baddie. And Mito, you look great. Thank you. Are you sure you don't want to come trick-or-treating with us? If I go, then there won't be anyone here to hand out candy. You kids go have fun. Wait, where's Kahlua? I look ridiculous, I'm not going. Kahlua, who is currently hiding upstairs, can be heard shouting from a distance. Come on out, Kahlua. Don't be shy. This is stupid. Everyone is going to be here soon, Kahlua, you'll have to come out eventually. Kahlua begrudgingly made his way downstairs, wearing a simple, but stylish cat costume, and an annoyed look on his face, because Gon was the one who made him wear it. If you laugh, you die. You look so handsome and mysterious. I told you not to laugh. I'm not laughing, I'm admiring your beauty. Gon puts his arms around Kahlua, as much as his costume will allow him to, and kissed Kahlua on his cheek. Can I go change? Everyone is going to make fun of me. Suddenly, a knock sounds through the front door. Too late. Gon rushed to answer the door, where Kaluto and Illumi wait on the other side. Kaluto entered the house wearing the most adorable little Grim Reaper costume, and holding a scythe, both dyed a dark purple because that's her aesthetic, and yes, Kaluto is a girl in my stories, get used to it. Illumi entered the house wearing a classic maid costume, because I wanted to see him in a maid's dress. Illumi, what the fuck? What? You know I'm going to take any opportunity to wear a dress. You can wear a dress whenever you want to, Illumi. Kaluto, you look adorable. Thank you. Where did you manage to find such a realistic looking scythe? This is real. Oh. That looks exactly like the one grandmother was buried with. It is her scythe. You did not dig up grandmother for your Halloween costume. Mito looking worried. Of course I didn't. Mito looking relieved. I had a butler do it for me. We would totally do the same thing. Isn't she going to be upset? Probably, but there's not much she can do about it. Mito looking extremely uncomfortable. Don't worry, I'll return it when I'm done with it. Another knock on the door startled an already extremely uncomfortable Mito. I'll go get the door. Kurapika entered the house wearing an angel costume, looking shy, because Lirio was the one to convince him to wear this costume, because I made Lirio convince him to wear this costume. Lirio entered the house wearing a werewolf costume, simply because he looks hot in it. I feel ridiculous. You're not the only one. Happy Halloween. Damn Lirio, you look hot. Oops, sorry Kahlua. I can't be mad, Lirio does look kinda hot. You guys. The angel costume suits you, Kurapika. Thank you. I want to die. Someone knocks on the door again. Bisky entered the house wearing a simple ghost costume made from a white sheet, holding an iron lantern. Ignore the hair coming out of her hood, these images were created by AI after all. Jing entered the house wearing a skeleton costume. I don't have much to say about this one, but yeah, Jing's here too. Hi everyone whose names I remember because I'm active in my son's life. I'm glad you made it, Jing. Happy Halloween. Aren't you too old to be trick-or-treating? Aren't you too young to be murdered? Sorry, the ghost costume suits you. Thanks because at your age, you'll probably be one soon. Kahlua, stop acting like an ass. I want to enjoy my first Halloween without mother suffocating me, to suffocate the people we were hired to kill that night. Sorry. Whispering, Gon, are you sure you want to marry into this family? Whispering, yes, shush. What was that? Nothing. What are we all standing around here for? Let's go. Loud knock on the door. Hisoka barges in the house wearing a suggestive EMT costume, accessorized with a mask and gloves, and because he's extra, a red heart painted over his actual heart. Does anyone need medical attention? Why are you here, Hisoka? Did you guys really think you could go trick-or-treating without me? Of course we didn't. You could have just met us outside. But I wanted to show off my costume. Everyone shut up. We wanna go trick-or-treating. Everyone leaves to take part in Halloween festivities. Mito stayed behind to hand out candy. Fast forward to the middle of town. Everyone has their Halloween decorations up. The glow of hanging lights have been enhanced by the full moon. I don't want to kill the vibes. But why are we trick-or-treating when everyone here has enough money to buy their own candy? And, it's safer to buy your own candy, that ensures that the candy hasn't been tampered with. Buying your own candy doesn't guarantee that it hasn't been poisoned. Make sure to inspect your Halloween candy. If it looks like it's been opened, chuck it in the bin. That wouldn't matter to us though, we're immune to most poisons. I see. Besides, we wanted to dress up and see everyone's Halloween decorations. Are you enjoying your first Halloween, Kaluto? I am. Thanks for inviting me to come along. Kurapika laughs. I'm actually having a lot of fun too. Hello Cherry Eyes, happy Halloween. Crollo appeared, seemingly out of thin air, wearing a pirate costume. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Why are you here? That's not very neighborly of you. What are you on about? I am Whale Island's newest resident. No. Yes. I've given up my criminal ways, so I purchased a humble home for myself to begin my new pacifist life, just like I said I would. Reference to a previous video. Am I in hell? This is hell, right? Nice costume, Crollo. Thank you. It matches his personality. Can we just keep trick-or-treating? Hey, let's knock on the witch's door. Aluka, no. Who? Let's do it. A witch, you say? I don't know who you're talking about, but even I know that's not a good idea. Leave old Agnes alone, she's been through enough. Can someone please explain who the fuck this old lady is? Old Agnes lives in a beat-up cabin at the bottom of that mountain. Okay, but that doesn't explain why you're calling her a witch. The rumor started when I was a kid. Agnes was a beautiful woman, married to a farmer. One day her husband disappeared and she stopped leaving her house. Some dumb kid spread a rumor that she killed her husband and used his body to feed her crops, or something like that. Her husband probably just ran off to be with another woman, and Agnes fell into depression. Poor woman. Nobody has seen her in years, she's probably not even living there anymore. Or she died in the cabin, and her corpse is rotting as we speak. That was gruesome, even for you, Hisoka. Well, let's go see if she's still there, maybe she needs medical attention. Let's just continue trick-or-treating. Everyone's attention is drawn to the sound of footsteps, turning their heads to see Kaluto and Aluka running towards the cabin. Wait for me, girls. Jing sighed. Looks like we're going. Chasing after Aluka, Kaluto and Hisoka, everyone stopped at the fence to old Agnes's house. The roof has been overtaken by moss, causing the wood to rot, and the unkept lawn covered most of the stone driveway, contributing to the eerie appearance of the house. So this is it. Jing gasped. What's wrong, Dad? A jack-o'-lantern. She's never put one out before. Maybe someone else lives there now. Who cares? If there's a Halloween decoration, that means there's candy. Aluka skipped merrily towards the door. You know, it's getting late, let's just all go back to Mito's house. The old wooden door opened seconds before Aluka could knock, revealing a short old lady with long gray hair and green eyes. She wore a white long-sleeve nightdress that draped down to her ankles, and a smile that gave off a sinister aura. Hello, children. Trick or treat. Well, she kinda looks like a witch. Whispering, gone, are you really sure you want to marry into this family? Whispering, I'm starting to have my doubts. I never get trick-or-treaters knocking on my door. Agnes reached her arm behind the door and pulled out a bowl of candy. Hey, we heard a rumor that you killed your husband Kaluto. What? I'm giving her a chance to prove her innocence. Although, I wouldn't care if she killed him or not, I'm no snitch. Girl boss. Thank you girls, but no, I didn't kill my husband. So, he ran off with another woman. Indeed he did. I'm sorry to disturb you, ma'am, we'll leave you alone now. Have a good evening. Jing grabbed Aluka and Kaluto's arms, pulled them away from the door, and began walking away with everyone else following behind. You children made me realize how dull my life has been lately. Everyone stopped to look at the old woman. I think it would be nice if just for one night, the entire island knew how I've felt for the last 60 years. What? Darkness falls across the land, the midnight hour is close at hand, creatures crawl in search of blood, to terrorize y'all's neighborhood. And whosoever shall be found, without the soul for getting down, must stand and face the hounds of hell, and rot inside a corpse's shell. Aren't those Michael Jackson lyrics? Suddenly, a dark mist emitted from the ground and covered the entire island, making it difficult to see. What's happening, Crollo? What are you up to? You're seriously blaming me after what that old lady said? The dark mist vanished almost as quickly as it appeared, seemingly taking the wooden cabin with it, leaving no trace of the old lady. What happened? I can't feel anything. Oh my god. What? Bisky, now hovering above the ground, has a translucent appearance. Everything behind her can be seen right through her body. Bisky. Did I die? Looking out onto the street, witches can be seen flying on brooms, mummies slowly drag their limbs behind them. And a few women in slutty nurse uniforms attempt to give medical attention to the now dead bodies that used to be costumes. Does that mean? Kurapika poked at his angel wings to find them embedded into his back, his halo now permanently hovering above his head. I see what's happened. Kaluto lifted her cloak to reveal her legs, which have been replaced with a black mist. That old lady transformed everybody on the island into their Halloween costumes. Way to state the obvious, sis. Looking down in the direction Kalua's voice was heard, everyone found a black cat with big blue eyes, they all recognized to be Kalua. Bisky laughing hysterically. Shut up, you're dead. Guess the old lady really is a witch. She's going to pay for this. Are you feeling okay, Lirio? Yeah, I feel great. I feel so strong. Crollo scoffed. Aluka, are you okay? Aluka is seen staring off into space, poking her now permanent fangs with her tongue. Nanika is screaming internally, but that's normal for us. You don't feel any different as a vampire. Nah, we're used to the scent of blood. Kaluto, are you okay? Yes, I'm fine. You sure, your legs are gone? Well, I do have the slight urge to reap souls. Oh, she's fine, that's normal for a Zoldyck. Oh shit, oh fuck. Where's Gon? Looking in the direction Gon was last seen, everyone finds a pumpkin, who looks like Gon, rolling down the uneven ground, headed towards the ocean. Help me, I can't stop. Gon. Kalua, still able to use Godspeed, swiftly appeared behind Pumpkin Gon and stopped him from rolling into the water. Oh my god, Gon, are you okay? You show concern for Gon, but not me. Yeah, I actually like Gon. Everyone take a deep breath. We need to find the witch and I don't know. We'll force the old hag to change us back. Or we can ask nicely. I'm with Kalua on this one, I'll rip her to shreds. Whoa, Lirio, calm down. It looks like the mutt got rabies. Wait a minute, where's Jing? Cut to Jing. Oh. Jing, oh god, we're too late. Hisoka ran over to Jing and frantically performed CPR on the skeleton. Hisoka, what the fuck? Hey, leave my dad alone. Hisoka ignored everyone, entranced in his determination to save Jing's life. Hey, you don't suppose we're going to lose our sanity as the night progresses? Do you? I unfortunately do. Hey Hisoka, wanna kiss? Wait. Gon, you're a pumpkin. That snapped him out of it. Kalua looking agitated. Welp, we're doomed. Okay, let's do a quick sanity check. I feel fine. Lirio. Everyone looked at Lirio to find him peeing on a nearby tree the way a male dog would. Crollo laughing. I feel amazing, I feel unstoppable. Are you sure you're still with us, Lirio? I'm right here, aren't I? You seem irritable, I'm not. Lirio clawed at Bisky, which went through her without causing harm because she's now a ghost. He tried to hit me. Oh my god, Bisky, I'm so sorry. I don't know what came over me. How about you sit down for a minute? Lirio nodded his head and silently sat down on the ground. Anyway, back to the sanity check. I'm fine. I thankfully can't feel anything, including werewolf attacks, and I'm still in complete control of my conscience. Like Bisky, I can't physically feel anything, but I'm still me. I feel unaffected. We're fine. We're a bit hungry though. Ah, I feel horrible. I feel compelled to save lives and treat injuries. At least you're not an erratic ball of rage and fur. You'll be okay, darling. Illumi, you're quiet, are you okay? Everyone looked over to where Illumi was last seen standing to find him on his hands and knees, attempting to clean the grass with a white rag. Bro, who got dirt on the grass? Illumi snaps out of it. Sorry. Okay, now that we got everyone under control, sort of, let's track down that witch. Nobody asked how I feel. Nobody cares. Well, Crollo, do you feel any different? As a matter of fact, I do. I have this odd instinct to steal things and lead a group of thieves. So what you're saying is you're still yourself. Crollo frowned. Moving on, how do you suppose we find the old hag? Her entire house vanished. Perhaps she moved her house. How can someone move an entire house in a split second? The same way she cursed the entire island using Michael Jackson lyrics. That makes sense to me. Aluka has been really quiet. Actually, where is Aluka? Everyone turned their head in the direction Aluka was last seen, to find she is no longer with the group. Damn it. Looks like we got a vampire on the loose. We should split up. One group finds Aluka, the other finds the witch. Okay. Kaluto, Illumi and Hisoka will come with me. Kurapika, you take Lirio and Crollo. I'm not a fan of this idea. Wait, what about me, Bisky and Jing? Gone. I love you, but you guys are useless right now. You're a pumpkin, Bisky can't touch anything, and Jing is a literal dead weight. You're a cat. A cat who can walk. Kill, they're defenseless, we can't just leave them by themselves. Bisky will come with me, she can help me get an aerial view on the witch. I'm coming to look for Aluka. I'll just need someone to carry me. Come here, Pumpkin. I'll need someone else to carry me. I got you, Gone. Kaluto picked up Pumpkin. Gone. Thanks, Kaluto. What do you guys want me to do? Actually, Crollo, I have an important task for you. Crollo smiles eagerly. Carry Gone's father. Fine. Crollo begrudgingly flung skeleton Jing over his shoulder. Hey, be careful with it, that's still my dad. So, what's the plan for when we find the witch? Try to get information, and if you can, convince her to lift the curse. Once we find Aluka, we'll bring her home. Oh my god. What is it? And Mito. Cut to Mito, who is still wearing her corpse bride costume. Cut back to everyone else. She's probably fine. Let's get moving. Everyone splits up. Group 1, with Kaluto, who is carrying Pumpkin. Gone, Kahlua, Illumi, and Hisoka. Group 2, with Kurapika, Bisky, Lirio and Crollo, who is carrying Skeleton Jing. With Group 1. So, how do you suppose we find the little bloodsucker? Kahlua, why did we bring Hisoka with us? 'Cause he has hands, and we don't. Anyway, I'm going to see if I can spot our sister from higher up. You can float. Yeah. You never said anything about that earlier. My legs have been replaced with a black mist, I'm a floating torso. I didn't think I needed to say anything. With Group 2. Okay, Bisky, let's fly up as high as we can, maybe we can find the witch's house. Kurapika used his wings to lift himself several stories off the ground with Bisky following close behind. Whoa, how did you learn to use your wings so quickly? I was recently transformed into a fairy. Another reference to a previous video. Hey, there's a house over there that kinda looks like the witch's house. You mangy mutt, stop acting like a mindless animal. Looking down, Kurapika and Bisky see Lirio attempting to chew on one of Skeleton Jing's bones. He's lost control again. Oh, for fuck's sakes, Lirio. Crollo punched Lirio in the head, causing Lirio to bite Crollo's arm in retaliation. You're lucky I can't use Nen. Kurapika, get your dog under control. Kurapika, still able to use Nen, summoned his chains, and hit Lirio in the head using his dowsing chain. Surprised face. I didn't want to do that, Lirio, but you left me with no choice. No, that was my fault, I lost control again. Should have knocked him out after he viciously attacked Bisky. I'm sorry. I'll consider accepting your apology if this bite wound doesn't get infected, God only knows what's been in your mouth. I wasn't apologizing to you. And I can tell you what's been in my mouth, the guy you're so obsessed with. Okay, gentlemen, let's just go check out the house I found. Let's. Back to Group 1. Hey, if you're going to fly, can you hand me to Illumi? Don't worry, Gone, I've got a strong grip. Kaluto, I would rather you not take my very breakable fiancé up to dangerous heights. Before anyone else could further protest, Kaluto lifted herself off the ground, taking Pumpkin Gone with her. I'm going to die. Are you afraid of heights? Not usually, but I'm a bit nervous considering my delicate form. Oh, don't be silly. Now, if I was a vampire, where would I go? Aluka did mention she was hungry earlier. The little freak is smarter than she lets on, she'll probably come back once she's had something to eat. That's not the point, Hisoka. She could kill someone, we need to stop her. Knowing Aluka, she'll probably prefer clean blood, which is quite uncommon. What the fuck? You know, clean blood. Blood that's free of any diseases. If I were a vampire, I wouldn't just drink anyone's blood. I'm regretting every choice I've made that's led me to this moment. It's going to be difficult spotting the little bloodsucker through the dark and all these creatures running around. Found her. I just caught a glimpse of her speeding off in that direction. Oh. Everyone ran off in the direction Kahlua pointed out, and found themselves back at the witch's house. Aluka. Oh, hey guys. Where's everyone else? Aluka, you're grounded. What for? You ran off. So you guys found the witch's house before us. Kurapika, Lirio, Bisky and Crollo, who were looking for the witch's house, showed up. We were just looking for Aluka, and happened to find ourselves back here. Never mind it, let's kick down that witch's door already. Lirio marched his way to the door, but was stopped by Aluka. Guys, stop. We realized we might have taken this a little too far after Lirio tried to attack Bisky. What do you mean? Agnes stepped out of her front door. Is the game over now, Aluka? Guys, Agnes didn't curse the island. We did. Why the fuck would you do that? We wanted Kaluto to enjoy her first real Halloween, but we didn't think it through very well. Clearly. But don't worry, everyone will go back to normal at midnight. So that's why she used those Michael Jackson lyrics. We decided to use the rumor about Agnes to avoid suspicion, and so she too could have some fun. I did quite enjoy that, I haven't had that much fun in years. So the old lady isn't really a witch. Oh, I am a witch, but I specialize in cursing people who have cheated on their partners. So when you ran off, you were coming back here to talk to Agnes, and not because you were looking for blood. Yeah. Well, we did end up biting someone, but they're okay. So you cursed the entire island, for me. Yeah, we just wanted you to have a fun, memorable experience. Aluka, Nanika, you're the best big sisters ever. Kaluto wrapped her arms around Aluka, hugging her tightly. That's so sweet. I'm a pumpkin. You won't be a pumpkin for too much longer, let's enjoy what's left of tonight in our new forms. We tried to convince you not to dress up as an inanimate object gone. Fine. But you're still grounded, next time you pull something like this, let us in on it. Okay. Everyone, but Gon, spent the rest of the night exploring their new abilities in their new forms. With Lirio occasionally losing control and getting hit by Kurapika's dowsing chain, and Aluka biting 2 more people, they're fine. Everyone was returned to normal the second the clock struck midnight. Everyone else on the island, including Jing and Mito, had no memory of the incident after returning to normal. Hope you enjoyed the video. Happy Halloween!